YouTube, it is your boy Benji, and we are back balling. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe, Hoops HQ, and follow Hoops HQ on multiple social media platforms. But bro, hold on. We got news. KD got traded too. What is up with the Nets?
Breaking news. Late night on the West Coast, early morning on the East Coast.
I was asleep. So the Phoenix Suns have acquired Kevin Durant, Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and Jay Crowder going to the Nets. What have the Nets done? Oh my gosh.
Oh my God!
How do the Nets go from this to like right back to rebuilding? They were like the number one team in the Eastern Conference. What were they doing, bro? There's got to be something going on in that environment, in that upper ups. Because how, bro? It's like they got everything they wanted, bro. They got Steve Nash as a coach. They had James Harden. They had Kyrie. They had KD. And just like that, they got to the playoffs. That they were running the East. And now all these guys are gone in the matter of 2 years. There's got to be something going on that we don't know about, bro. What? This almost like a rebuilding opportunity, bro. It's going to be Cam Thomas and the Nets. Wow. Ben Simmons. They had Ben Simmons, too. What happened, bro? Ben Simmons probably over there like, what?
They're no more, at least.
Was Ben Simmons like the final dagger, bro? Like, what happened, bro? Like, maybe the owners, the coaches, what happened?
Debut, and Kevin Durant is headed.
And now KD back in the Western Conference. So KD and Kyrie were all-star picks. How does this work if they now just got traded to the Western Conference? KD in Phoenix. That's tough, bro. Chris Paul. Devin Booker. KD.
To Phoenix, Adrian Wojnarowski joins us now.
Wow.
How did it happen?
That's a W for trade. In my opinion, the Nets, they won that trade with, I think, the Mavericks. Still being able to keep Dinwiddie and Finney Smith and, of course, Ken Thomas has been balling. This one, I don't know about that.
After the Kyrie Irving trade last week, the conversations between
I don't know
Durant,
about that.
Joe Tsai, the owner in Brooklyn, Sean Marks, their GM, they started to move toward the idea that if there was a deal that could be done in Phoenix, that Kevin Durant would certainly be open to it, and I think even eager for it. And Matt Ishbia, the new owner in Phoenix, who just was approved last week, he wanted
Wow,
to get
what a
Kevin
great
Durant.
move by him.
He tried to do this deal without Mikal Bridges. That wasn't going to happen. And there was back and forth yesterday.
Losing
and
Mikal
then
Bridges is
tonight.
big, though.
And there was a thought tonight that maybe they would carry this conversation over to tomorrow. The Suns were looking at some other trades out in the marketplace. But what got it done, Mikal Bridges in this deal, 4 unprotected first-round picks, a pick swap, all going back to the Nets for Kevin Durant, and just a remarkable deal for the Suns. Now they pair Kevin Durant with Devin Booker, certainly Chris Paul, and this is a team in the desert that certainly is going to have some immediate championship aspirations. And finally, the Brooklyn Nets.
Will Chris Paul finally get him a ring?
Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, James Harden. It is finally over, and this is a organization that is ready to hit the reset button. They get back the multiple picks here
Bro, what has Brooklyn done?
The new owner in Phoenix, he wanted to come in and make a splash, and he's done it. Kevin Durant is a Phoenix Sun.
Yeah, that's a cannonball off a very tall building in terms of the splash. And earlier in the show, Woj, we show how jumbled up the West is. And look, part of that's because Phoenix had, an injury to Booker. They're a very different team when he's on the floor. That goes without saying. But now they become a completely different team.
Bro, it's crazy how these dudes find out, like, literally, without any warning.
Kevin Durant. And I get the Phoenix piece with Ishbia wanting to make a splash, and you do. From Brooklyn's perspective, you called it a great experiment. That's one way to put it. This now is a total redo. They've got all sorts of assets. They acquired a number of players, both in the Kyrie trade and in this one. How are they collectively viewing where they sit now? Not what happened, but where they sit right now.
Yeah, well, certainly it's not a team that is a contender anymore. They wanted to still be a contender around Kevin Durant. But that's over. And so
wow.
You're right, Scott. This is a team that has.
They literally were like the best team in the East, and they just.
One of the best young two-way players in the league, and that was a player the Nets have coveted for some time.
Like, bro, y'all gotta understand, bro. This is just like so crazy how they just really set all this up in Brooklyn and just imploded on itself in like 2 years, bro. And they had Cam Thomas over there on the bench, getting DNPs, and now they're about to build around him. Huh.
Jay Crowder is in this deal. You could expect certainly that.
Got a lot of guards and wings.
There's great interest in Jay Crowder around the league.
Yeah, they'll probably keep moving.
Certainly some conversations there, but the Nets still have some time here, the trade deadline, to keep reshaping this. But I think once the Kyrie Irving trade happened, and this was a team that Kevin Durant was ready to move on from, his eyes had been on Phoenix since his trade request last summer. And I think for Brooklyn, to get the kind of return they got on Kevin Durant tonight, and I think knowing that there was an inevitability to this, that if it wasn't now, it would probably be after the season. And I think for the Nets, for Durant, the timing was right. But this is, again, for Phoenix, just a chance now to really make a run at a title, especially with Chris Paul certainly at a point in his career where you don't know how much time you have left of him playing at perhaps championship level basketball.
Right, and I think I had written it down. Like it felt inevitable that this would be the end for Durant with Brooklyn. I assume if you're them, you just think, what's the best get back that we can get here? And this is a decent haul. I mean, not just in players, but the 4 first is that's enormous. Is there something else to happen? You mentioned Crowder.
Wow.
Nets could entertain calls there. Is there anything else that Ishbia
KD dipped, boy.
Make happen here in conjunction with
John Morant changed the Western Conference.
Quite a lot. Is there anything else?
Yeah, this is crazy.
We've got I don't even know what time it is, Scott.
Suns and Mavericks.
How many hours till the 3 o'clock trade deadline tomorrow?
Man. You couldn't wait till I was on my drive home to tweet this, Woj. Honest to God.
I think that is a winning team.
There's still time, but Matt Ishbia and his general manager James Jones.
They still got Ayton. Oh my God, that's a W.
This was a deal done very much on the ownership level too. Ishbia
Westbrook got traded too. Oh my gosh.
There was a back and forth with them that began to start the conversation. and typically, you look through
What?
history and players of this match.
Yeah, John Morant, you ruined the West, bro. What do y'all think about this quick change up in the Western Conference? How does this look moving forward, and who do we think has an opportunity to play, bro? Oh my gosh, who do you think has the opportunity to win it all, man? Y'all leave in the comments below. Stay tuned to the next video. Peace.